Right now I want to show you how to set up a simple geolocation search. This is a useful part of a program that allows us to analyze information and to capture data from certain geo-specific locations. I'm going to set up a simple one right now, basically going to my hometown in Claremont, Florida. Just going to pop this in here, and you'll see it puts a little circle basically around the center of Claremont. What this indicates is that we have a 2 kilometer circle, which is indicated up here in the left corner. And what we can do right now is we can search the different types of open data fields that people typically use on their phones. That would be Flickr, Foursquare, Instagram. Um, we can add Twitter, people who are taking YouTubes, things like that. What we can do at this point is we can simply search, and we will get all people who are currently online in those areas who have been sending information in real time. So I'm going to click the search button down here and start the actual search. Now this is a relatively small area, so we shouldn't capture too many, which of course is good for the purposes of a demonstration because it doesn't take too long. As you'll see now, we've captured 239 documents. These are people basically who are communicating in this particular location within a 2 kilometer circle. So I'm just going to minimize the left side of the screen here, which is our data selection screen, so we can take a look at what we've actually found. As you'll see, here's the screen on the right, which basically tells you where each of these points came from. So we actually know exactly where they are. And basically here's some of those things. Now these obviously aren't anything specific. They're not keyword searched, but we just wanted to show a simple demonstration. For instance, here's Donna Evans. We don't know that much about her, but let's find out. Let's see, get your weekly dinner recipe, shopping list, and more from Purdue Chicken, blah, blah, blah. So this looks like pretty much a promotion. It happens to be a Twitter promotion, and we can take a look and see specifically what that Twitter promotion was by clicking here. We can take a look. Obviously, it's a promotional type of a thing. Donna Evans, she lives at 2855 White Magnolia Loop in Claremont, Florida. She joined the Twitter community in October of 2011. And she has 379 followers and is following another 2,700 people. Now we can also find out some additional information. This is the actual URL which was mentioned, which we saw. We can also find out some specific information about Donna Evans. For instance, her profile. What is her user profile? Basically, where she's from, and can we find additional information? And you'll see right now that we have some information here, where she's located, how many followers she has. We also see that she has various status descriptions here. But we can also do a social media search for the type of communications that she's done. And as you'll see, this has been captured. Now what we're doing now is we're making it specific to this Donna Evans and the types of communications that she has. And you'll see that this is quite extensive. She has 202 of these particular communications. And you'll see the recent dates that those things have taken place. You can also do an internal communication, and this is stuff that has been captured basically by us. What we can do at this point is, if this is somebody of interest, somebody that we actually want to capture and study further, we have some options down here where we can actually add them to a data stream. A data stream means that they would then be put into a database to be searched for additional information going forward. And we can also do a link analysis. A link analysis basically will take her handle, her identification, and we can find out who she's following, who's following her, and who she's in contact with. We can also copy her URLs, basically to put those into search functions later on. We can also capture her name, which is her actual name itself, but we can also capture her ID and her handles. In this case, it's the @ sign, Donna Evans 8. This is a basic small type of an example, but these examples can be done very, very specifically and in very, very specific ways. One of the two ways that we've used this is we've dropped this geodome, we call it. It's a dome. We dropped this geolocation dome. We actually put it on top of the Democratic National Campaign, the presidential convention in Philadelphia, and we also did the same thing to the Republicans at their presidential convention in Cleveland. And we'll show some demonstrations on that sometime separately. Anyway, that's basically how to set up one of these things. Collecting the data is something that we'll discuss at a later date.